Chapter 8. Good Sportsmanship Beyond the Game. Sportsmanship isn't about criticizing the one who didn't win on that one day. It's about appreciating and supporting their hard work amidst failures. By Akansh Malik. Sportsmanship or sporting spirit means the right spirit in which a game is played. An ideal sportsman plays a game for the sake of the game. He is neither puffed by victory nor depressed by defeat. He remains the same both in adversity and prosperity. He does not take undue advantage of the weakness of his opponents on the playground, just like he doesn't in the broad field of life. He shows true sportsman spirit in all walks of life. His motto is to just play the game. A marked quality of an ideal sportsman is that he believes in fair play and no favor. He does not want any favors to be given to his team. He believes in equal opportunities for all. He never hits below the belt and he never plays an underhand game to win. Story Corner. I stayed after school so that I could watch the basketball game between St. Agnes and the Metro Deaf School. I was keeping the book of fouls, points, etc. I was amazed. I had never seen better sportsmanship in my whole life. There was one boy who stuck out from all the rest. He was a sixth grader and an unbelievable basketball player. This player made all of his shots and the team wouldn't have even been in the game without him. This amazing player, whose number was 32, fouled on the other team. The person he fouled fell down and crashed into the floor. Number 32 immediately dropped the ball and helped the other person up. Then at the end of the game, he hugged the other team's coach even though they lost. Even for people who don't play basketball, this boy's courage and good sportsmanship should be a lesson to all. The boy was deaf and communicated with his team members and coach through sign language, which was hard because no one could hear each other and had trouble talking. To that boy, keep up your determination, and to all of us, remember how nice you have it without having anything wrong with you. So go out in the world and be a good sportsman no matter where you are or what obstacles stand in your way. MySpace. You are excellent in sports and games, but this year you lose a game. What will be your reaction? How will you respond to the winning team? Reflection Center. To love the game beyond the prize. An ideal sportsman displayed the same enthusiasm in the end as in the beginning of the game. He takes the same keen interest in the game whether the opponent is strong or weak. He will neither challenge nor defy the decision of the umpire, even if it goes against the interest of his team. The greatest test of a true sportsman is when he is playing a losing game. He gives a good account of himself even in the hour of defeat. Team spirit is also an important element of sportsmanship. In games, the various players must cooperate with one another if they want to win the match. Sportsmanship means one for all and all for one. In cooperation indeed lies strength. For an ideal sportsman, failures are not a source of discouragement, but a stepping stone to success. The world is a vast playground where the game of life is played on a bigger scale. The qualities of an ideal sportsman are cooperation, team spirit, discipline, and obedience. These qualities are also required for playing the game of life. A true sportsman is he who harmonizes strength and weaknesses in the interest of peace and order, says Plato. In all walks of life, an ideal sportsman shows due regard for the feelings and thoughts of others. His dealings with others are always fair and square. In short, an ideal sportsman is noted for his high sense of discipline, impartiality, honesty, fair play, broad-mindedness, frankness, and fellow feeling. He does not regard games and sports as merely a means of advertisement or publicity, prizes or medals. He plays them for pleasure and amusements. He looks upon games and sports as a means of molding career. Hallmarks of good sportsmanship. Sportsmanship is more than just being nice to others. There are few main qualities that contribute to sportsmanlike behavior. Number 1. Be supportive. If you're losing, it's best not to take your disappointment out on your teammates. Being a team player is essential during team sports where support can mean everything. In a game, players are doing their best and everyone wants to win. People are more productive and efficient with positive reinforcement, and a few words of encouragement or high fives can sometimes be all someone's need to get their head back into the game. Number 2. Have a positive attitude. Having a negative attitude about the game can bring down the morale of the whole team, making competition less fun for everyone. Childish or inappropriate behavior can dampen the spirit of the game and make players seem immature. Positivity is an important trait, especially when playing team sports. Number 3. Be respectful. Whether you win or lose, it's essential to show respect to others. Avoid being passive, aggressive, or insulting your peers over their gameplay. Even if you suspect someone of cheating, hurling harsh words at your opponents or teammates can damage your reputation and the respect others have for you. Winning about calls or arguing with umpires also demonstrates unsportsmanlike conduct. Win or lose, shaking hands is a good sign of respect for the other people involved. Number 4. Be willing to learn. If you end up losing rather than taking it out on the opposition, try to learn from your mistakes. For instance, if you make a lot of forced errors during a tennis match, practice returning the balls that made you struggle the most. Work on that technique to increase your chances to success in the future. Number 5. Practice self-control. Games can get emotional, but players should always make a conscious effort to control their emotions and focus on the game. Damaging sporting equipments or playing surfaces is a surefire way to be a bad sport and can also embarrass your teammates. Conclusion. Good sportsmanship is important because it makes competitive play more enjoyable for everyone. While winning might feel like the most important thing during sporting events like tennis matches or basketball games, good sportsmanship teaches competitors how to be gracious and respectful towards others. Bad sportsmanship fosters a negative environment and can take the fun out of the game. A sportsman is always disciplined. The obedience to the rules of the game should be his watchword. He should not hate his opponent below the belt. He should never use unfair means to win. His integrity should be above board and he should never use foul means. Like a disciplined soldier, he should not question the decision of his captain or the umpire. Even if they are wrong, he must submit. Book recommendation. Think Like a Champion by Rudy V. Webster. The book contains the secret of success and it applies as much to most forms of life's endeavor as it does to sport. When you understand that pressure is part and parcel of your life and that there are things you can do to control it, you will face up to it in a positive way and use it to your advantage. By Rahul Travid.